They gon' hate on 3, 4 forever. Said they gon' hate on 2 forever, man. Dallas, San Antonio, and OKC are about to face some severe weather coming up. As you can see in California, the sky is beautiful. They're trying to burn something out there. They got this place smelling like muggy. They got that muggy smell, like like a hot shoe. Like your shoes is too muggy, you dig, like that kind of musky smell. I don't know what they burning, but they burning something out there. I'm on my break right now. I know I'm in a zombie stage right now. Shipping them for 2 minutes and a half. And I ain't said nothing. It's my first words. I got 15 minutes with y'all. May 12th, 2021. You know the usual. On my break time, I like to come outside, reflect on half of the day. The other half is coming. If it wasn't for the smoke, it would be perfect. But it's okay. We got these bees flying. I don't know where they're going. Just make sure y'all don't hit me, man. I like to see where they're going. Something is calling them. They hate me without a cause. Feel me? That's crazy. They hate me without a cause. I don't know. It's something about him. Something about him that I don't like. What is it? What is it? Imagine asking somebody that, like, what is it about this individual that you don't like? I don't know. Something about him. He always talking, but you talk too. What's the problem? And when you dive deep down into it and you keep asking them, nah, that's not a good enough excuse. They just don't know why they hate me. They hate me without a cause. Just like Jesus. They hated on Jesus. People keep telling me, yo, Jeff, they hated on Jesus. What makes you think they're not gonna hate on you? I'm like, I still can't accept it. Feel me? That's not a good excuse. If somebody can hate you without a cause, what kind of world is it? That's not life. You have to have a reason. There's no reason why. I know the wind is blowing. Sometimes when I watch back the video, I know the wind is overpowering the audio itself. So I try to talk as close as possible. I don't want the camera too close in the face. Feel me? But there have to be a reason why a person will hate you. The reason why it seems like it's without a cause is because they can't articulate their hate. It's like a feeling inside that words cannot be attached to. So they can't even find the words for it. But they know they hate you though. Like, I don't like him. There's something about him I just don't like. Or vice versa, somebody can like something about you. Like, it's something about him I like, but I just don't know what it is. That's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. truck. That's what it is. Now I notice. They coming from the inside inside somewhere over there. Somebody's releasing. I get it. Anyway, yeah. Recording for 6 minutes. They hate me without a cause, man. The reason why? Because they unhappy with themselves. You feel me? Like I said, love doesn't cost a thing. It really doesn't. It doesn't require much for you to put a smile on your face. It's actually quite effortless for a person to show gratitude. Now, it requires a lot more for me to put a frown on my face. It actually ages me faster when I put a frown on my face, or anybody who put a frown on their face. It's much harder for a person to tell a lie. You feel me? Love doesn't cost a thing because it costs you more for you to be a hater. So you can't tell me that you don't know why you hating. You don't know. I don't know. There's something about him. No, because it requires more out of you. Your blood pressure builds up. You get, you know what I mean? Your whole body, it requires, like, you get intense. You feel me? When you start to get on the journey of hate. Love is effortless. It's like, the reason why it's effortless because we are made out of love. So it doesn't require much for us to be what we are. You feel me? It's like we are 75% made out of water. So it's flowingly. You feel me? It's just something that naturally gravitates to us when we do things out of the heart in a loving manner. When I tell the truth, it rolls out of my mouth easily. If you tell a lie, it comes with a heavy burden. You feel me? So everything that you do opposite of yourself is hate itself. So you can't tell me that, oh, I don't know why, I don't know, something about him, I don't like him. Boy, you're about to take yourself on a journey where it's going to require a lot of effort out of you. Is you going against your very existence. That's why some people who have anger situation and everything else develop diseases within them. They develop cancer and everything else like that. And it's like they even though stress is good for you, when you dwell on something for too long, it's not good for you. Stress is it's an indication, it's an alarm system that tells you something is wrong and you're supposed to fix it. But once you don't fix that situation, that's when it becomes some form of a cancer or a disease, or it gets into these other categories that we don't want to get into. You feel me? Because it's something that is the opposite of you. You feel me? It is there temporarily to give you some form of understanding, like, hey, I need to fix this problem. You feel me? It's an alarm system. It's supposed to wake you up. If you don't answer the alarm, some days I be having my snooze button on fleek. Snooze, but it becomes annoying, you feel me? And it generates hate. That's the same thing with depression or any form of alarm system. If you don't take care of the alarm itself, guess what happens? It becomes a problem. It disturbs your peace. You feel me? Peace is peace. And the word peace itself does not need explanation. You feel me? It's just peaceful. Like it's just so effortlessly that it brings joy. You feel me? That's what peace is. It's who we are as individuals. It's what we were made out of. But anything else is just aggravating, alarming, is just disturbing. You feel me? Anything else. So how can you put yourself through something and tell people that you don't know what it is? You feel me? When you break it down to it, they hate me without cause. Because they don't know what it is. They just hate me. You feel me? What is it about me that you motherfuckers hate? Hold on, let the plane pass. Cause a nigga will fly a plane over your head just to show you that he hates you. That's a lot of energy and effort. You feel me? That that takes a special kind of individual to do such a thing. People will sit in the hot sun in a car just to watch you. You feel me? Putting themselves through that dreadful wait. They're just waiting on you. You know how much effort that takes? That takes a lot. I'm telling you, it costs to be a hater. Like it takes a lot out of an individual. So why do they do it? You can't tell me, nah, you can't. You know what it is. You know the reason why. Because you don't like yourself. You hate yourself. Huh? You hate yourself so much that you're willing to destroy yourself just to tell a lie to yourself. They lie to themselves so much that they're killing themselves just to tell a lie to themselves that they hate somebody else. No, you hate yourself. There's something within me that you hate about yourself. That's why I'm being attacked. You feel me? And I've seen it all over where I go. There's something within that person. Each individual person, there's something in them. You feel me? There's something within you that you hate about yourself that you haven't confronted within yourself. Is that when you see me, I'm a representation of what you see within you that you dislike. So you feel like I have to hate this individual thinking that's going to fix the problem within you. You feel me? I have to keep talking about these things. There's something within them, man. They just don't like me because there's something within them. There's something that they don't like, man. I don't know what it is. I can't answer that for you. That's something that you got to figure out on your own. You have to love yourself enough, which is effortlessly. You fighting against yourself. You feel me? You swimming upstream. Like, that's incredibly difficult to do. But yet you're doing it just so you don't love yourself. Something that's so effortlessly to do. You know what I mean? I do that sometimes when it comes to saying things. You feel me? I know the sugar is not good for me, but I'm like, nah, fuck that. Nah, I need this shit. I need something sweet. You feel me? That's just a light situation. No, a sample of an example of what I'm talking about, but not quite large enough of an example. It's not. It's a small petri dish. It's a small sample. You feel me? But to my haters, the situation is much larger than that. There's something about me that they just can't figure it out. It's like, what is it about this person that have your emotions all up? Like, it's like I have a specialty. I don't know what it is, man. I can't even consider that as a gift, because that shit is annoying. Because it's like, damn, like, even people are starting to see it. It's like, what is it? Like, this nigga know how to generate something out of these people. Or what it... They're about to go in already. That's fucked up. How? Like, I just got out here. It's barely 15 minutes. Some bullshit. You see me? Like, it's like there is something. This nigga is a special kind of asshole. Or it's just he has the gift to just extract something out of people that they don't like in themselves. And instead of these people fixing it in themselves, they're like, we gotta beat this nigga up. This nigga deserves to be destroyed, stomped on, planned against. You feel me? Like, they make so much plan to destroy me, but yet don't put the same effort in themselves to build something better. You feel me? When people see me, they realize, and others, not everybody, and some people, some of my haters, they see me, they realize, damn, I have no excuse. Like, I have no excuse, bro. I came here and I was smoking cigarettes, right? And they was attaching all kinds of things to a cigarette. I'm going to the store just to buy a cigarette. They're attaching all kinds of things. Drugs to the cigarette. They're attaching addiction to the cigarette. They're attaching the lack of sex to the cigarette. I'm talking about all forms of components were attached to the cigarette as if the cigarette was a system where everything can be operated off it. Audio, video, just to have a picture on the screen. That kind of thing. They was just attaching the cigarette. The cigarette was like an Xbox. And every component was being attached to the cigarette. And I'm like, damn, that's crazy. You feel me? They was just attaching everything. I'm like, all right, cool. I let go of that. Now, those who make excuses for these things looked at me in disgust and despise, and they hated me without a cause. They hated me without a cause because it's like, what excuse do I have now? This nigga just cold turkey this shit like it was nothing. What excuse do I can't even make that as an excuse no more. You feel me? That's the thing that they see. That's a small sample, by the way, because it's a difference for everybody else. It's different for every other individual. You feel me? I'm just using a cigarette in my life as an example. So they use that moment in my time where I was weak to a product, and they use it as an excuse for something that they see. They be like, look, you see, he can't quit that shit. That's hard for me too. I can't quit that shit. Now that I've let it go, there's no excuse for them. They can't even attach themselves to me no more. I got people that used to like me for saying things that I do. When I stop doing these things, they hate me for it. Because it's like, damn, I lost my excuse. I hate that nigga now. So they hate me without an excuse because it's something within them. It has nothing to do with me. They're just attaching themselves to me. I'm like they cigarettes. It's components being attached to me for no reason. You feel me? They want to use me as an excuse for something else. You feel me? It could be something that they have to deal with. This is something that you have to deal with. It's an addiction. What's your nicotine? You feel me? They can't help themselves but to attach themselves to me because I make the greatest excuse for them. You feel me? Like people who need to get up and go do something for themselves. Their wife is in New York City. Their girlfriend is telling them like, look at what he's going through. Look at how many people is trying to stop this individual. Look at what they try. Look at when he gets to work. Look at what they do to him, and yet he don't quit. What is your excuse? Get your ass up and go get a job. Because I got to go get a job. How come you can't do it? So these type of individuals look at me and hate me without an excuse. Because instead of them taking care of what they need to take care of, that insecurity within them, they hate me because they're like, well, why are you going so hard? What is it about? Why are you trying so hard? It has nothing to do with me, though. I got to go in. They was like, why are you trying so hard? I had people telling me this like, yo, if you hating on this nigga, because I used to travel from New York to New Jersey to work. And then from there, it takes me like 3 hours to get back. You feel me? So I'm used to being on the road for a long time just to get to work and come back. And I ain't even getting paid for 3 hours to go and 3 hours to come back. That's 6 hours on the road. I was on the road more of the time than I was at home. You feel me? On my days off, I didn't even have a day off because it's like I spent so much time and I'm getting hated on so much. It's distracted. It's like I wasted a lot of energy even trying to get things done. You feel me? You understand? So people is like it's like they want to use you. That's a narcissistic trait, by the way. The entitlement to you for the things that there's some things in you that is a flaw. So they use that part of you as an excuse for their own self. But once you change who you are, you change little by little. You feel me? You know they be hating on me, man. Every turn, my nigga. The fact that I'm walking back in this building, they know that already because they got cameras zooming in. Reporters reporting. How they reporting their orgies. But there's more to the story. Their daughters applaud me. You feel me? They telling me get some new round. Mind your business. How about that? That's my slogan. You feel me? When you have a business slogan, nobody tells you to get a new slogan. No, that slogan stays there for like 150 years. As a matter of fact, they proud of it. They be like, God, we had the same motto for 100, 200, 300 years. Older than the United States of America. So when I say these things, please don't tell me to change it. But I am an excuse that they use for these things. They use me as an excuse. So once you start try to better yourself a little bit, just an inch, just a little bit, it's like there's no more excuses for them. They need you in those positions. They need you to be that fat nigga. They need you to be that lazy boy. They need you to be that deadbeat father. They need you to do these things so they can have an excuse against you. You have to understand what's going on. You feel me? That's why they hate me without a cause. They hate me without a cause because every time they see me, I am a convention of what they're not doing. That's why they hate me without a cause. You feel me? It's something within them. It doesn't have to even do with the outside world. It doesn't even have to do with material things. It's something within them that they hate me without a cause. There's no more excuses. I'm the nigga when you see, be like, I can't even have an excuse. If this man can do it, fuck it. I have no choice but to put some form of foot forward. Because this man is being stopped by all earns and he's still moving forward. So how dare I have an excuse for something that I can't do this? No, I have to move forward. There's no more excuses. You feel me? I stand for that motto. You feel me? And they hate me for that. They want excuses. They want a reason to fail. What is the reason why? All right, man.